Hello everyone, Inigo Snake here. Welcome back to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel. So this week I'm just gonna do Trails of Cold Steel videos. Guys, I just have so much homework that I have to do. And I still have a final project to get to and another exam. Those are the last two things I do before I get on winter break, and I'll probably be coming out with a lot more episodes of stuff. So as much as I would like to get into some more Death Stranding, that game, if I start playing that game, I will be playing that for hours, and I need to get my homework done. But Trails of Cold Steel, it's something that's a bit more, I don't know, it's something that's more down my alley. It's easier for me to do. I just like it more. In Hideo Kojima games, you just don't know what's gonna happen. Cutscenes just go on forever. Not that there's not a lot of cutscenes in this game, but you know, it gets a little much with Death Stranding. So I'm just gonna load the game. I loaded it before, but it just started right into it, so I didn't see that much. I just saw some tanks. So I'm gonna start over again so you guys can see how that shit starts. So let's start. I really hope I saved it last time. I'm gonna pretend like I did, and this is the next part. Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republican Army about the group we apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say that I blame them. They sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republican Army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so. I believe one of their armored airborne divisions have completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. No. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you manage to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like, who that guy in the glasses who ran off was? No. We know they were paid very well, but were kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? That man in the glasses called you one of the children. I also remember something about Silver Puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. Now. I don't know why she said it like that. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Your what? Affiliation? Are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, you finally came! Sorry. Young red-haired man, okay. I had something over in Crossbell. Sorting out an office for those scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military? That's correct, sir. Lecter Arundel. I like redheads. I'm Captain Lecter Arundel of Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you must be... so you're Captain Lecter. If what I've heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in good hands. The negotiations for the Republican government are already underway. It would be in all our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency, the Chancellor, is of the same opinion. I see. I should have known the Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So that's the stance of Reformist's factions leader? I mean, his face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's pretty fun for an old guy, really. Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of that little pipsqueak for us too. Cheers, guys. I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye-bye everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. I hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. Wait a... Well, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? They're not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. I mean, that's what you have to do to gather intelligence, right? The provincial armies fear them as much as they do the railway military police. Figured as much. I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army. I see. I bet she's not really a child, guys. So she's one of the Ironbloods. Sir? That's quite an imposing name. The Ironbloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. So they are really children? And if that's the case, why the fuck? This sounds like some Death Note shit going on. I wouldn't have dreamed their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked, though. She hardly seems suited to life in a military squad. Yeah, there's something that doesn't feel right about it. Still, it looks like we may yet be able to avert a war with Calvert. Yes, everyone's surprised. Are you serious? I've heard many rumors about that Captain Lecter, Scarecrow as he's known by some. I'm given to understand he's succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. And if even the Chancellor himself is taking action, success seems almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division stand down to alert level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Zindergate at once. Yes, sir. Cool. Oh, wow, this peaceful music is already on again. I've reached the end of our field study. We'll see. Wow, just think about it, I played this a little while longer. But, I mean, damn, that last episode was like an hour of 2 very difficult bosses. And I just keep looking at everything to make sure I'm still recording. I'm doing these a little different this time around. Same day, 1900. Oh, this looks foreboding.
Precisely on time.
Oh, voice acted.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Gangsta. Oh, this guy again.
Comrade C.
Oh my, we're gonna do the letters.
Wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
So who's A, B, D, E, F?
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
I didn't know Darth Vader was in this game.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, We demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
You have a point.
Icy Maiden.
We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan.
We know both of those two, the Scarecrows too.
The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
Oh my god. If I had a nickel for every time someone said stage or world stage in these games. Jeez. It's always a performance. Like Xenosaga kept using the whole stage shit. Performance shit. I'm like, okay guys.
Ooh boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the Intelligence Division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
So there's a third party besides the military and the rich people.
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling. I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
So they
I'm
do.
pretty
So
sure
they do
you
know
let me
each other.
have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know, then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Reinford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Reinford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Like, this is the same chase music. I don't understand what this music means.
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
I don't see why, but she's just being like taking care of her. Being annoying, I guess, but she's just about to make some food, I guess. I don't know why I would feel sorry for someone having a maid. Forgive me for not feeling sorry for that. I need to get this closer to me. I'm such an amateur. Oh, let me get back into this. Thank you all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable. Hee. It makes me happy to hear that. Bro, Reen, Eustace. I'm not doing that shit. Come on now, Lily. Don't cry. Lily, Toma, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you've got to take care of everyone here for me, Toma. Leave it to me. Alyssa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. I know you'll be able to do it. It seems this has been quite the experience for them. Why are we all here? Okay. Indeed it does. Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. Oh my gosh. But you're quite the bodacious beauty yourself, Instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor! And grandfather, at least try to be serious this once. Sorry. Can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here. It would seem you've made a discovery of your own. Yes. I think I finally understand why you left the Reinford Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child. So I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. But now, I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Reinford Company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Orbital evolution, the Reinford Company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to heating, orbital cars to airships, even the tanks and guns, I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns we built 5 years ago. I thought so. With my apologies to the Lieutenant General, those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is a weapon of mass destruction, designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbell hostage. In other words, to stop a potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified at what we'd made. I feared that somewhere along the line we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over as company chair, I took the opportunity to step back from Reinford and really think. Look, okay, I know you guys are feeling shitty about yourself, but once again, I'm gonna make the same point. If they really wanted that shit and the technology's out there, someone would have made it. Even if it wasn't Reinford Company, you guys would have just prolonged the inevitable, basically. And where we'd gone wrong, about how we'd come to this point, and how to make things right. So that was why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon. I'm afraid not. All that's happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company's environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Hold on. Alright, hopefully it'll stop saying my frames are dropping. Damn. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Master Gwen. Haha. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. Huh? No doubt there are still many obstacles lying ahead for you. But when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here. You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as a member of the Reinford family and, more importantly, because I owe it to myself. Proud to hear it. Rain, Gaius, Eustace, Emma, you'll take good care for me, right? You'll take good care of her for me, right? Won't you? Of course. Hee, leave it to us. We'd be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that. I'd love it if Sharon could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? Haha, I'm afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class 7's caretaker. My poor heart! Grandfather, please! It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. Bye, everyone! Bye-bye! I don't know why I made it sound so young. May the winds and the goddess always guide your path. Well, I look forward to meeting again someday. Can't read. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. Why is this One Piece? Alright. God, dang, here we go. Bye. See ya. Goodbye. That was one of the things. They're just crying.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Shit, I
Keep up the
skipped
good
that
work.
so fast.
Good showing, everyone.
Good lord. Why is there a +2 up here? I don't know. Hey, bond strengthen. I like how I'm just not that far with her. Level 3. Okay. Why am I level 3? I'm trying not to do anything with this bitch. She's not a bitch, alright? I don't want them to hook up. I really don't. She has auto tear, okay. Counterattack. I like that shit. Not with Eustace? Maybe I don't hook up with Eustace very much. Alright, I'll save once again. Alright, so let's do a little slight recap. So basically we've learned that there's, you know, these kids who are basically the CIA or some shit. I don't know, we've met some third party characters. We got the evil plot stage shit happening. There's no way they're gonna get to this in this game. Like this whole grand scheme Darth Vader is making. What's his name? C. There's no way that all of this is gonna even come to fruition in this game unless it's a super long ass game, and I don't think so. I think I'm more than halfway through the game at this point. So I don't know. We'll see. We're definitely gonna meet Millium again. We're definitely gonna meet. I don't know. We're just gonna become more and more badass probably as the series continues, and we'll meet more and more badass characters. And we have seen these third party BA people off to the sideline. I think Professor Sarah knows about them, but she's our teacher, so I don't know. I really don't have. That's not really a great recap, guys. But let's continue. We'll find out more about Emma probably, because we haven't done anything about Emma, and we haven't really done anything about Violin Boy. What's his name? Craig. Okay, we're at the palace. Okay, we're tension, dramatic music going on. Don't believe we've been here before. Chancellor, is that Machias's dad?
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete.
The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir.
Rocksmith.
Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind.
This is the Icy Maiden, right?
There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of.
I'm just looking at how my computer is falling apart right now. Don't mind
Our
me.
next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
And is this the old man that Millium was talking about? Because he doesn't look that old. I expected an old, craggly, gray-haired dude, and he's not that old. Damn.
Yes, sir. With all respect, Don't be afraid of working me hard, sir.
Oh, she wants you to work her hard.
I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Damn,
please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Okay, this has to be Marcus's dad.
Show him in.
As you wish.
Maybe.
Coming in.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
He has glasses on too, and he has like the green hair. This is probably
No,
his
it's
dad.
quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise.
Governor.
I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I've been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
This is the part where shit gets so complicated, I don't even know what the fuck is happening. That's right.
Good
I'm
work
stupid.
as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
She is the Icy Maiden.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Carls.
Ah! Oh,
The
totally
feeling's
right.
Chancellor Gilead Osborne.
This doesn't ring a bell. But he looks really cool. It looks like he needs to be in a rock band somewhere. Like, he's been in a rock band with,
That's
like...
exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samoria Trade Conference in name.
Oh, that's,
But it's far more
Yusa's
than
brother.
It's the region's first
Maybe.
international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Remiferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberl in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed. That's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation.
It's
I
just
feel
when
so
they're
ashamed.
younger.
I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish
Aw.
every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborn's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed.
Okay guys, let me just pause here. Holy shit, I'm so tired of frames dropping on my fucking camera. This is so stupid. Alright, and this is not a great time for me to pause. Oh my gosh.
But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Hey, I've seen this girl before.
Alphen?
Also, this music.
Oh,
very familiar.
Have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Wait, hold on. Is that not Eustace? Is this a totally different person? I thought this happened in the past or something.
Surely you're kidding, right?
Happening no more.
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. Sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know, and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much.
Okay, so I'm sorry. This may not be in the past. That's not Eustace. They called him Cedric already. This may just be an entirely different fam. Everyone's just have blonde hair for some reason.
That reminds me. Prince Oliver? I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
I'm so off the mark. Like, they don't put the fucking names of their blonde hair boy. What's that mean? Yeah, I don't think this was in the past. Heimdall. We're still in Heimdall. St. Austria's girls' school. Hey, that's where, yeah, she's in that girls' school. Reen's adoptive sister. They're not related, and that's why it's totally fine that she likes Reen like this.
Letter from Reen that came in this morning.
I think she likes it.
I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What?
The demon's another girl.
Reen, why?
Oh, maybe she wants to dance with Reen. The other girl. does this feel like deja vu? I don't understand why. I feel like I had a dream about this. This is so weird. I don't understand what's happening. Alright, don't pay attention to me. Alright, 7/17. I don't even know what month that is.
Mid-July.
For this world. Oh, okay, is this July? Alright, cool.
Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
I mean, girls were already wearing skirts. I mean, now just more skin is shown. I don't know why she has stockings on and a short sleeve shirt. Like, I don't know. I guess it's breathable.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Ooh, guys look sexy over there. Everyone else look pasty.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Why, Sarah? Why?
In front of everyone?
Come on, guys, just kidding around.
He has a wound on his chest.
Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Of course.
Okay, Sarah.
Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
You know Laura's gonna kill it right now, right?
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go!
You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
Yeah, I heard he used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too.
Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you...
Okay, are we still talking about her breasts right now?
Oh, I get it.
You don't need to get it.
Do you, Reem? Because he's always like slow to understand what the fuck. I don't even know if he really gets it.
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself.
Alright, Craig.
You think?
Well,
nice.
It does look like you put a lot into your exercise.
What, Reem? What? How? All of you would have to be somewhat toned. You all train all the time. Jesus Christ. None of this is surprising. I'm toned a little bit. Reem.
I think you're better.
Don't be
just the way
stupid.
you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Hmm? Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
Are we late?
Well, you're
We've-
right.
I've been seeing
It's
this
so
scar.
faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
Oh, that. It's...
I noticed
some
that
kind of
shit.
mark.
It's not that faint, guys.
It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
He's laying. He's laying from the guy too. He has a fucking origin. He's been marked. It's a special birthmark. It means he's special.
More closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes
Okay,
you
guys.
look really
Wow,
manly and
Craig,
tough.
can we all
I
stop
kind of wish I had
unembarrassed?
one now.
Seriously?
It
No.
really wouldn't suit
No.
you. Trust me.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time.
I really want them to kiss. I don't know why.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Oh my gosh. I really want them to kiss. Look at all this chest action right here.
These two.
Oh, Lord.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap. Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next.
You can tell she's a member of the
she's
swimming
gonna
club.
kill it.
Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
I mean, it's like she's standing the same way everyone else does.
She's fast.
She has motion blur, so she's going faster.
Impressive.
Use this time to be all chill.
Well
oh, it's
done.
impressive. You know you fierce
Let's
competition
see.
with Laura.
20.02 seconds. Not bad at all. All right. I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh,
Lord.
Races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma.
Oh my gosh.
True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
So Craig and Reed.
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Me?
Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen. It's your lucky day again.
Wait, why me?
I still want Machias to win all the time against Juicy. I don't know why. Machias is like, he's kind of an underdog.
I'm exhausted. You know,
So who won?
this
Who won? Who
seems
won?
like it would be pretty effective as
I wanna
part of
listen
the
to
diet
Luz.
plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
How are we still talking about diets? You guys are all toothpicks.
To win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Ready? Go!
Why did the music change for them? What? Press press triangle, circle, and 2 circles overlap. Doing this speed will increase your speed when the 2 circles overlap. What? I don't think I understand. What do you mean 2 circles overlap? How does this work? What do you mean? I don't even know when to press it. Like, it seemed to be happening quickly too. Retry that shit. I want to do it
Ready? Go!
better. Let me see if I can do this. Jesus Christ. Did I win? 3rd? Ah! Okay, I'm doing this one more time. I'm doing this again. Shit, guys, I'm gonna try this
Ready?
a few times.
Go! Ready? Go!
Ah, I'm doing this again. I'm getting good. I'm getting better at this shit. I want to get first place, bitch. Okay.
Ready?
This is awkward as buttons. Who triangle and circle though? Yes! 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 Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know how to retry that shit no more. Yes! I'm glad they let me retry it.
I actually won.
After doing it 5 times later.
Nicely done, Reen.
Thank you.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
Don't make me do this. You're not gonna make me do this. Okay, this is a cutscene.
What?
Incredible!
I love the fucking music though.
Whoa.
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
It seems we truly could not find a middle ground.
Sometimes I get excited, hit the X button. Well, the temperatures are going up, and I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. I can't do her voice. But as everyone knows, when the heat is on, that's when the refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Okay, here we go about beer. Maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens. If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So, do you have some classy gentlemen lined up to get with you? Or will you be flying solo again? To go with you, I'm sorry. Grr, you just had to ask. Anyway, moving on, your next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you're already used to them by now, but just make sure you're ready. Yes, instructor. That means next weekend will be our field study then. Feels like we just got done with our last one. Aw. If you're tied up next weekend, I guess I won't be able to go to the capital for the summer festival this year. What summer festival? It's a seasonal holiday, kind of. Most of the major cities in Erebonia celebrate it in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Septian Church adopted. Ah, I see. We actually do have a similar festival in Nord. Though if it's mostly celebrated in June, why does the capital wait until July? You know, I've always wondered that too. Does anyone actually know? The standards for teaching just aren't what they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of Lions, though. Beyond that... Oh, I did her voice wrong. That's correct. July is the month where Emperor Drycles brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival was held a month late, alongside the celebration of the war's end. Huh, interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. But it seems like he was just gonna babble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, I can't say I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day. He doesn't know how to shut up. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength, though I'm sure our Milko working maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized. It really does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history. I'd bet my mirror on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask her about it, though. Well, that about does it. That about does it for homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Machias? Yes, Instructor. All rise. Bow. It's gonna be a long episode. This is not a good place to pause at. Fee? I'm gonna go after her, okay? Thanks. Do you think you could maybe make a little more effort to get along with her? You are her senior, after all. I'm aware of that. However, looks like getting along the same as ever. They seem to be arguing after their race in our swimming course, too. I heard their group's last field study score was middling as well. It's true, they were like that the entire trip. Is there nothing you can do to smooth things out between them, Rean? Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but... Huh? Why me? Well, you just seem so good at this kind of thing. A real natural. And besides, you're the well-intentioned Mark who got duped into running errands for the student council. It's not like I do anything that major for them. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Oh right, I have to agree, Ring. I think you're the best one for the job, too. I mean, it was thanks to you that Yuzus and Machias became buddies. Don't say it out loud! Goddamn, don't say it. Who the hell became buddies? You must be sniffing roses in the Garden of Delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. You both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, hate to dish and dash, but I've got a club meeting to get to. Wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend to myself. Oh my god, I'm fucking up the whole time. I can't read a whole sentence. I'll catch you all later then. I did it. One sentence. Obtain class 7 uniform. Okay, making costume change. Okay. If no costume has been selected, the character will change automatically over the course of the story. However, certain scenes will feature characters wearing specific outfits rather than the costume you've selected. Okay, whew, finally I can stop right here. Oh, you got like one glove on, trying to be... Oh, it's totally too cool if he has that, because he uses a fucking sword, so maybe that protects his hand, or gives him more grip or something. Anyways, I think this is a great place to stop at. It's been probably an hour. It might be less than that, because I'll skip out, you know, all the times I retried the swim thing. So actually what I'm gonna do is read another one of the Chronicle newspapers, so just stay tuned for that. Alright, so it seems like we're back at the fucking college again. We've met some new characters. We've met Machias' dad. We met a lot of blonde people that I don't really know who they are. I thought this is a flashback. It's not. It kind of looked Yuzus though, didn't it, guys? It looked like Juicy. Looked like Kid Juicy. What would he look like as a kid? He looked like that with blue eyes. Okay, and then it looked like that was his brother. But His hair was a little different. The older brother was hair was different from Yuzi's actual thing. Right. So that must be some other part of the world. Also, it's pretty much confirmed that Rain's adoptive sister really likes him, so there's kind of a triangle going on, not really a full like closed triangle, because here's like the two girls right here, so it kind of goes like this, but I'm sure the two girls don't even know each other, so the line at the bottom is not there. But anyways, Rain looking all pasty white. Everybody look pasty. It's supposed to be summertime. Everybody look pasty as shit. I ain't seen no suntans. They were like, oh, it's hot out there. Anybody getting a suntan? Alright, so stay tuned for the next episode. I'm probably gonna, you know, walk around, do my thing, talk to people, skip around. So for now, I'm just gonna read the next chronicle. I gotta like, there's so much shit I have to read, and I'm gonna try to get through it. So stay tuned for that too. Alright, so let's read issue 2. By the way, I love this music in the background, but I'm probably going to lower it for this. Alright, so this has 5 pages. Shouldn't be too long. The Imperial Provincial Council meets. The Imperial Provincial Council, made up of the 4 great houses and other key nobles, met recently in the Cruzan province's Berea City. Reports suggest that the heads of each of the 4 great houses were in attendance, and that countermeasures against the reformist faction were discussed. Provincial Council Representative Statement. The ones responsible for upholding the nation's traditions and for making this great country what it is today are we nobles. Oh my god, my eyes are rolling to the back of my head. The so-called reformists may think they know how to govern Erebonia, but are they really thinking of the next 200 or 300 years? Those who lack self-respect and can only think of practical concerns rather than the heritage and culture of this nation have no business talking about how to run it. Holy shit, does that not sound like Republicans versus Democrats? Holy shit. Not saying all Republicans are like this or all Democrats are like that, but I'm just saying in the Republican Party are lots of conservatives, and conservatives like things to be traditional. They want to keep up with what has always been and don't actually want to reform or change anything. And Democrats are generally the ones who want to change things, especially very left people want to reform, generally don't like the government, want to change it up and change the system so that it works for the social class more, as opposed to you know, people who are on that upper echelon. Saying, where was I? All right, and they do call they call somebody the Republican Army. Who, I don't know. Are they the ones who are the nobles? I don't know. All these names. They have a whole history and everything. It's hard to keep up. But I like how there's actual world building in this game. There's a whole complicated world out there. They have, you know, characters, and you know, someone really sat down and thought about this shit. International riot in Crossbell. Reports suggest that a riot took place in the Crossbell Street to the east. The mob struck in the middle of the night, firing machine guns on the city streets. It is believed that the riot was orchestrated by a religious cult, and the Crossbell police are continuing to investigate the matter. Fortunately, the IBC was unaffected and resumed normal operations the next day. Those associated with the bank can rest easy. So they say religious cult. The only religion that we know of is, well, I guess we have 2. One that's about the wind, and then the other one that's the churches that we go to that make the healing potions. I forgot what the fuck they're called, but those are the 2 religions that we know of in this game. Economy. Chancellor Osborne visits Jirai, says, recently Chancellor Osborne paid an unexpected visit to Western Jirai Special Economic Zone, which has continued to show remarkable economic growth in recent years. It is believed that he met with the region's representative to discuss their respective visions for the future. Those present were said to be awestruck by the Chancellor's dynamism. What? I've never seen this word. What? Dynamism, I'll say, in political skill. Okay, cool. Incident. Phantom Thief B returns to Erebonia. The infamous criminal Phantom Thief B, that's a stupid name, guys. Y'all need to go back to the drawing board with that. who once sowed chaos across the Erebonian Empire has returned, if reports are to be believed. Does the elusive outlaw intend to cause yet more trouble here in the Empire? Having been outmaneuvered by him on countless occasions in the past, the Heimdall military police aren't taking any chances and are on increased alert. So this is like the second time we've heard about Phantom Thief B, and I wonder if it's not, if we haven't met him already. Like, he might have been... Remember that weird guy with the weird accent? I forgot his name. But he helped us find the Dryads tier. Remember that guy? I don't know. Publicity, a revolution in fishing gear. The Lake Lord Company has added a new product to the lineup, the Lake Lord Star. This groundbreaking rod was created using a brand new material, making it stronger than ever before. Those interested should contact their local dealer for availability. Oh, that's the end of it. Okay, cool. There's a better fishing gear. Maybe I'll see it later. You know what, guys? I'm gonna... Okay, now that's all I'll do today, kids. Kitty boos out there. Or adults. Oh, shit. Alright, so I'll end it here. Can't wait for the next episode. This one ran kind of long, but I guess it's a good thing because I'm not going to be playing, what's that game? Death Stranding? Wow, I forgot the name. I'm not going to be playing Death Stranding this week, but I will be playing it. Definitely, like, making up for it next week because I have so much homework to do, guys. I have to choose one or the other game to play this week because that would just be too much of me editing, and ain't nobody got time for that. I will have it later in winter break. So, as always, can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.